All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Game 2 here between Envy and Noble. If you are just tuning in, Envy did manage to take game 1. Ended up being a rather tight one, closer than we thought.
Yeah, something we didn't expect. We expected actually to be kind of like a blowout. I mean, first half, 15 points, pretty good. But I mean, Noble with a pretty nice comeback. Big game from Chino. This is definitely a map they're going to need to win, though.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. But it looks like we are on board with Merc, who is going to be in and around B Dom. We'll keep an eye here and see where the play is going to be. You see the bomb is in and around A right now. We have a couple players that are going to be flanking around from Envy, but not too much action there. And actually, we will have 2 go down, 3 versus 3 now, as Cinder and Merc will both drop for their respective sides.
Yeah, you know, Envy being extremely aggressive, pushing all the way up to B Dom. You had Nameless go all the way up to B Dom, and you had Merc go all the way up to B Dom. You know, right now you see Slasher, he's going to have the bomb. He's going to be A side, right outside of third. It looks like he's going to have a battle of himself. Miyagi is actually going to be able to pick that player up, so it's going to be a 3-on-1. It's going to be JCap all alone. 3 players. He absolutely destroys Chino, and now he's going to make this into a workable situation, Maves.
Yeah, if he comes out his left, he might be able to pick him a second, but no, the hip fire does not work on Miyagi. Round 1 will go to Noble, and Noble has been a pretty consistent team in S&D, at least over the past few weeks. Casted a few of their matches, been watching a fair amount while I was coaching Curse, and they've been very, very solid. On the flip side with Envy, a bit up and down, especially they're big. I mean, what has carried them, at least at recent events, has mostly been their respawn. After that switch with Parasite and Formal, they weren't quite as consistent in S&D, but still a team which is able to turn it on at A point.
Right, you know, I think that's how Noble, they really made their mark in the Season 3. You know, they were, as you were saying, they started 0-8. And, you know, to come back, they really, you know, it was a search and destroy play that set them apart. And you look, Maven, they're on a quick flank. You see Sender, he's going to be all the way up on the Envy side of the map. He's gonna be able to get shots on one, but he's gonna get away.
And just taking a look at it, not too much early aggression as Formal just gets destroyed there by Center, but with the explosive barrels, we'll actually get the kill. Gonna have a 3 versus 3, and this is a really delayed push towards A out of Envy. They weren't aggressive at all. They were waiting to get that pick. They put it in the hands of Formal. Unfortunately, gets outshot. Slasher will answer then with the snipe. Gonna be, wow, left at a 1v3 again here. It's gonna be Nameless this time. Able to pick up 1 in Chino, down to a 1v2. We'll see if he can do it. JCap can't, but he will drop. So first 2 rounds gonna go to Noble. Offense back in the hands here of Noble.
Yeah, you know, that was surprising plays from Envy. They kind of just sat around in their own green alley forever. You know, Merc kind of sat there with the bomb and just waited for somebody else to make a play. And, you know, no plays materialized. And, you know, that's a problem when you play so slow and search and destroy. You're going to need at least one player to get in there and make a play. And if you don't have anything happen, then you're just going to be caught.
Well, a lot of times that position where you might get a little aggressive or overzealous is going to be in and around Snake, and Formal had that fight to win, just didn't come out on top, but luckily got the trade due to the explosion. But who are we going to watch here? Looks like we are going to be on board with Miyagi. It does appear that it is going to be an A push just from the setup right now. We'll see who can pick up this first kill.
Right, I mean, I would just switch over to Sender real quick because, you know, he's going to be able to get bombed down. Envy really sending nobody on defense to this, you know, A side, but you have one player. He's actually going to be sneaking up B Dom. That's going to be Merc. He's able to pick up one right there, taking out Chino. You know, he has to know there's a player over by the bomb. Let's throw on Oracle mode so everyone out at home can see. And, you know, right now, Merc, you know, I probably would have said he should have pushed that street. If he was able to kill that player on bomb, makes it a lot easier to work from there.
And Cinder, I'm taking a look at Cinder. You've got, let's see, eyes on Merc here. I'm just trying to keep a look on both sides, see how this plays out. Cinder is going to be last one alive. He's been in and around the bomb pretty much this entire time. He will get cleaned up by Formal. Envy's going to be able to get on the board here. Going to be trailing 2-1, but a big win for them.
Oh, but still a huge round from Envy. I mean, if you're going to go down 3-0 in a search and destroy, chances you coming back aren't too good from that. And I say that, and I believe Envy the other night came back from 5-0 against EG in the finals.
Yeah, that's usually it's EG doing that to their opponents.
Everybody else,
a little bit of a flip there as they were trying to make it into top 8, fell a little bit short. But who do you feel like watching here as we hop into this round number 4?
You know, I think we should go on with one of the players from Noble. I believe Slasher, he actually watched, you know, A side research with a sniper last side. It looks like he's going to just look over control with an AR this half, and it looks like Envy is going to make a strong push for B, so pretty good call out of the guys from Noble.
All right, and Slasher here, he's got eyes basically towards top control. One player is going to push down by Snake. I believe that was Nameless who was able to pick up the kill there on Miyagi. So it's going to be a 3 versus 3. Take that back, 3 versus 2 as Formal is able to pick up Chino. Advantage right now in the hands of Envy. Looks like we're watching, going to keep eyes on Formal. There was a player up yellow ladder there that he might have been able to get shots on. He does see a player rotate green street. Formal cleans that one up. Big round from him. They tie this up with the quickness 2-2.
You know, for Envy, I think he's the most important player on Search and Destroy from the fact that, you know, obviously when he started coming over from Halo, didn't have the best knowledge in Search and Destroy. Now, you know, with Merc and JCap and Nameless kind of, I don't want to say guiding him and babying him a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's sort
become
of
a lot better.
Yeah, he got by at the beginning because he could snipe.
Right.
That was the reason he was able to do stuff with TK. Fear before that, even with Primal, you know, he put up that big, like 17-5 game at his first event, and that was mostly just from sniping. But now he's starting to figure it all out. But he can be kind of the difference maker depending on how he gets it going throughout these maps. But as we watch Cinder, he is going to push top control, try and get control by this B bomb site. You saw the player is back catwalk. He's going to try and get shots with the Vector. That's going to be a tough kill. Grenade comes in, able to get a hit marker, but he will stay alive.
Yeah, I think he really needs to challenge this player and get this kill right there. And his teammate's able to, actually, he's going to be taken out. So, you know, Envy winning another easy round right there, you know, he needed to be a little bit more aggressive. You were down in a 2-on-3 situation. You knew where that one player was. You couldn't let his teammates get you. You needed to push out of that room, challenge that player. I mean, whether you win or lose that battle, I mean, you probably are going to lose the round either way, but at least you could have got a 2v2 situation that's a little bit more manageable.
Well, a strong start from Noble turns into 3 really quick round wins by Envy. We'll start on board. It looks like, let's switch over to the offense. Let's get eyes on. We haven't given JCap too much love outside of the 1v3.
He hasn't been doing too much.
Yeah, it looks like he's kind of the similar role to what we saw Cinder do. He's going to try and get control of B here. He's got shots on one player coming up the steps. There is a player on the back catwalk at all. He's getting pretty zealous here. It's going to be difficult. He gets wall banged there, and he will drop. First blood does go to Noble.
Right, and you see the Formal, he's going to be in this top war room with a shotty. He's actually going to have to push back, and, you know, right now it's a bad situation. You have Nameless with a sniper rifle, Formal with a shotgun. Not two combinations of guns you want to have, and that is a quick round. It's going to be a win for the players on Noble. So, you know, as we were talking before, Noble, very good search and destroy team. You know, they probably should be up at least, you know, what? They should have at least another 2 rounds underneath their belt. I felt they kind of gave away 2 rounds.
Well, I think we might see A this round, or maybe a delayed push. You saw a couple of rounds you've seen go towards B have been cleaned up by the defense very, very easily, very, very quickly as well. But let's kick it off here. It looks like we're going to start on board with Miyagi. He is 7-3, leading all Slayers right now in this game to S&D. Again, if you are just tuning in, Envy is leading 1-0 in the series after taking the Sovereign Domination.
Yeah, you know, Sovereign Domination went pretty much as we expected. This map very closely contested as well. And I think a lot of people just take Noble for granted, Maven. I think, you know, a lot of people, you know, the players aren't the flashiest, but you know, they're very consistent and they're very unorthodox in the way they play.
And Chino should have an engagement right now. He will get the first blood. That's going to be on Nameless, who got very aggressive down the green street, taking a look across the mini-map. Now, nothing too aggressive coming out of the defense. Foremost playing inside of research, keeping eyes in and around the A-bomb site. And no one really for the offense getting too aggressive right now, trying to make a play. You can see Chino, the bomb carrier, is just sort of watching this green street right now, trying to get a pick. Cinder will actually pick one up. That's going to give them a 3-2 advantage right now. JCap will answer back, make that 2-2. We should see a play with the bomb coming as we're winding down to the final 30 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a rotation over to B with the bomb. I'm on with Miyagi. He's directly above JCap, but I like the play from Miyagi. He's going to push and see if he can catch the player rotating over. He's got shots on Formal. That's a very difficult shot, not with an AR. And it looks like Chino, he's actually going to kill JCap, and you know, he's going to be able to get the bomb down. This is a very winnable round for Noble. They need to stick together, though, man.
Yeah, they do get this down. Now, Formal is stuck in this 1v2. He's going to have to come up clutch. You see via the minimap, basically both players in and around B right now. One player is going to actually get aggressive. You know, you like to see them stick together as close as possible in this so they can get a trade. Doesn't matter, though, as soon as he steps up the window, Chino rips him up with the Remington. 4-3 advantage right now. Big round by Noble.
I know Noble was pretty spread out there. If, you know, Formal's able to kill him, I'm not going to say he's going to be able to get a defuse, but I mean, he has that one player to his left. I mean, if he just kind of turns and expects that flanking player, I mean, that's a pretty much giveaway round for Noble. So, I mean, it ended up working out for them, but plays like that, I think they need to stick together.
Splits work from time to time, but typically in a 2v1, you do want to stick as close together as you can to try and get that trade, like we were talking about. But here we are, kicking it off in round number 8. On board with Formal, who is going to push up here into map, into war, see if he can get something going. And it looks like he's actually going to check down by Snake, just getting eyes on this entire area. Now, as you see by the minimap, no one's really made any kind of aggressive push towards control for the defensive side. Merc was actually able to pick up that first kill as well, but we are going to be in a 3v3. Formal trying to check the flank. That's going to be a really tough battle with the Vector.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm on board with Sender right now, and he was on the flank with Miyagi, you know, not able to pick up those shots. It looks like the bomb can go down. You know, Merc is in War Room, but, you know, he's not going to put it down. It's very odd, Maven. It looks like they're going to try and make a play over to A.
Yeah, and Merc here, you see, thankfully with that Oracle mode, you saw that player pushing towards A across caution. Merc just going to lay prone here, try to play defensive. Nice switch to Formal, though, as he is able to outgun Cinder there. That's one of the issues with going prone. A lot of times you will get outgunned by that scuff jump. So good plays here by Formal. Going to be a 2-1 advantage right now for Envy. 25 seconds left, but they've got to try and get a bomb plant.
Yeah, you see Merc with the bomb. He's just going to bait out Miyagi for that last kill. You saw, it seemed like they were going to let Formal just roam around right there and look for that last kill. I know Merc was just kind of watching his top controls. If Formal was able to pick off that player rotating, that was going to be great. If, Formal was killed on that side, I bet you Merc would have went straight for that plant.
Yeah, that's, multiple ways you can play it. Try to get safety, try to get the plant down, or just go hunting there for the kill. They were able to clean that up, tie up the series. The way this is going right now, you got to think this may be going to a round 11, which is all what we all love to see. But who do you feel like watching off the break here?
I think we should go on board with the offense. I think we should go on board with Noble. And Sender's their bomb carrier right now. It looks like they're going to try and push straight into B. They gave up on A pretty quick, maybe. The first 2 rounds, they trying to go A pretty hard, couldn't get anything going, and they gave up on it pretty quickly. You see right there, JCap, he's going to get a grenade kill onto him. It's going to be Chino who's actually going to take out JCap. And right now, Noble needs to defend this bomb, Maven. Chino's going to pick up another in-top control. Right there, another player goes down. It's all up to Nameless.
Yeah, Nameless at a 1v2. How many 1v2s and 1v3s have we seen these guys stuck in for Envy? He should have a relatively easy kill on the left here if he sees him. Doesn't pick it up. Outgunned by Miyagi. And big round win there as they are 1 win away from tying this series up 1-1. We'll see if the boys in blue can battle back to bring this to a round 11.
Yeah, the way Noble is going to win this series, Maven, is if they can take both search and destroys, and they're going to need to steal a respawn, right? If they can win this map, they have a Warhawk Blitz, I believe, coming up next. And then the 4th map will be Strike Zone Domination. 2 maps that they can win pretty easily. Warhawk's map, they can play for sneaks, and then Strike Zone's map heavily based on rotations. They can win those 2 maps. So this is very important for Envy to win this map.
Yeah, the SCDs are huge because, like you said, Envy's been basically, outside of playing against Denial, they've been relatively untouchable in everything, especially when it comes to the respawns. But we'll flip around here. Going to hop over to JCap. He's going to be making a play at A. You see there's this player right here on his right. We'll see if he snips it out. He does. Great awareness there by JCap. Able to get that kill. He's going to push through to Research. Actually, sit here in this corner. He can try and watch the caution and check Research in a good position right now. 2 down right now for Noble. Advantage to Envy.
Oh, yeah. He's going to have 2.
Oh my
Slasher
God.
Able to pick up 2 players right there. So now we're going to go into a one-on-one. Nameless against Slasher. That would have been huge if JCap would have been able to pick up both of those kills. End that round, put it into a round 11. That would have been huge.
That's a misplay there. Envy with a 4-2 advantage. You cannot be in a 1v1 seconds later, but Slasher wins that one. They're going to take game number 2, tied this series up 1-1. For those of you at home that were thinking this might end up being a sweep, that is not going to be the case.
It is not going to happen. No, that is definitely a huge win right there. You see Slasher, he is getting hyped. Sender, he's on his way towards losing his voice as he normally does, and that's actually surprising. Nameless is in a great position, probably pre-aimed in on that. He just got dominated pretty handily right there, Maves.
Yeah, that again. That's Envy's up 4-2 there.